my mic over. Hi. I I had everything ready, everything, and then I forgot to bring my mic over. Oops. Oops. Oh, I have a surprise for you guys. Do I know what it is? Do I know what it is? Okay, hold on. So, I mean, it's nothing like revolutionary or anything, but okay. Let me pull it up here. Okay, I was working on this for a bit the other day. Hold on, where is it? Oh no, I lost it. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, here we go. Okay. Okay, first off, do you want to see something cursed? It's so cursed. I don't have ears. Look, I don't have ears. Okay, do you want to see something else cursed? I'm now a headless floating J. How cursed is this? Okay, or even worse. It's so bad. Okay. Enough fucking around. Alright, are you guys ready to see something? Okay, I think... maybe? There we go! Look! I have a little outfit! But wait, do I see something even better than that? Let me zoom out here. Look! Ah! Hold on. There we go. Look how cute! Hi, sweet! Hi! But look how cute! I have a little outfit! I have a little outfit! Isn't it cute? And then... I can have a cloak? You have a cloak? I think I can pull the like hooded thing off. I don't remember how to do that. I don't remember how to do that. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Isn't it cute? Oh, and then do you see something neat? Ready? I have a wand! And I can move it around. I can move it around. Gotta give you candy for the trick-or-treating outfit. Dang! Oh, speaking of, also hi Ampy. Trick or treat. Candy basket. Trick or treat. Look at that. I gotta figure out how to get rid of the cloak, because I think that maybe is too big. But look. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can do it. Let's go here. How did I do this before? You can never be too extra this season. That is so true. That is so true. Okay, let me... okay, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Okay. So it's this thing I go to, I think? Beep, 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 Okay, I think it's this one. I think it's this. Okay, let's not trash my model. I want... How do I... Ready? Oh. Never mind. That's fine. Okay. I need... So something that's on... I don't remember how to do this. I don't remember how to do this. Yeah, that one. Just click that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm clicking things. I don't know. I don't remember how to do it. I don't remember. It's fine. But yeah. I'm back to my origins. For those of you who don't know, one of my past designs was a witch. I'm back to my origins. I can never escape it. It'll always be in my heart forever, the witchy. But yeah, I get trick or treat. So yeah, just fun facts for you guys. It's my favorite like outfit to dress up as, or have like my model dress up as a little witch. But yeah, am I so cute? Look, am I cute? It is a classic outfit. Yeah, am I cute? Oh, I can do the cloak with it too. I just love big, oversized hats. But yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's not what I meant. Oops. Oops. I was a ghost for a second. Freaking cute. Thank you. I can look it up. So I got it off of VGen. So you can actually buy like people who rig outfits only, and then you make your body transparent and like hide aspects of your body, and then you can add it on. Yeah. I need to remember how to take off this cloak because it's a little big. Oh. Oh. Okay, what if I do that? That's not... I have 4 hands. Wait, what if I do that? Nope, that didn't work. That didn't work. That's not working. It's fine. Let's do that. Oh, wait. My body! Help! Okay. We're fine. We're fine. I can just... My body disappears for a minute, and then we're back. Chaos is abound. It's very true. Chaos is always here. It's fine. Yeah, I gotta remember how to do it. Also, I can tell you who I bought it from. You just want to give me a second. My orders. It was from Lio Soup. L-I-O Soup. And you can go to their shop, and they have outfits. Yeah. So, I don't know if I can take away the cloak, actually. I think that's part of it. But it's fine. It's cute. Yeah, so it's Leo Soup. They have a couple other things. Like, if somebody likes Hollow Knight, they have a Hollow Knight outfit. They also have where you can hold a cat. They have a bunch of different cats that you can hold. They have a Dracula outfit, a ghost outfit. Oh, that's actually really cute. Add to... I get hiccups. Add to basket. Not that I need to buy anything else. But yeah, it was only $12, which honestly isn't like awful at all for a new outfit. So yeah, if you want one, go get one. They're great. And like it's rigged very nicely too. Like the movement is very nice. Like if you can look, like the hips, they swing, and like there's no clipping or anything. The proportions are really good. Like obviously all the toggles. Oh, thank you, sweet. Bye. I can't wave to you right now because I have the outfit on. But yeah, I mean, for this, $12 is not bad. Engage the cloaking device to make it disappear. Oh, also I gotta drown. Shit, I don't have drinks with me. I'll do that later. But isn't it cute? It's a little like the hat. I haven't had it like I don't know what, like pinned correctly. So every time I turn this way, it looks a little weird. But if I turn this way, it's okay. Straight on, it's fine. But yeah, I have an outfit, and it's so cute and floofy. I think if I ever get another outfit for my model, I'm getting one with the skirt. Cause it's so floofy. We'll tell Sweet you're trying to avoid the redeem. No. I'll do it. I just don't have anything right now. I have like melted ice from my lunch earlier. Ugh, that's gross. There, I drank it. A flowing skirt. Yeah, I really like a puffy skirt. And like you technically could change the colors on it too. But yeah, I think it's really cute. Yeah. I'm very happy with it. I think that the person did really well with making it. So, yeah, go support them if you can. Why is my head in front of... Why is my head in front of it? Well, I fucked it up. I don't know what's happening. Now my body's not happening. Okay. You know what? We're gonna ignore that. Actually, I can just reload the model. Hold on. Help. I don't remember which one it is. Oh, it's this one? Okay. We'll reload it and see what happens. Hold on. I'm reloading myself. Oh god! What is happening? My tail doesn't go there! What? Stop! My tail doesn't go there! What happened? What happened? What happened? Okay, let's go to this one, and then which is an old version of me. Yeah, my eyebrow doesn't work with this one. Yeah, my eyes don't work with this one. Okay. Let's see. So many levels. You're telling me. Okay. I forgot how cute my stompies were. Guess I just have one stompy. Oh well. Okay. We're gonna go here. Fix all my settings. Okay. We're gonna try this again. Oh. I think I fucked it up. Why can't I do this one? Help? Help? Like, I guess I could just do this. This is fine too. Not as cute. Okay. Oh, that just puts the body back there. I don't want that. I don't want the body back there. Your which goes for a second with no legs. Yeah. Oh. What? Where's my body? Where's my body? Help. 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 Okay. Oh god. Okay. Well, my neck is still broken, but help. Help. There's no help. Yeah, you know, okay, let's just we're just gonna ignore it. Let's go here. Okay, guys, totally normal stream. Ignore my neck. Wait, what is hold on. I can do something. Hold on, I can do something to fix this. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Am trying. Oh god. Am trying. There we go. Am trying. Perfect. It blocks it. It blocks it. I'm trying. There we go. This works, right? Right? Is this okay? Oh. Here, I'll make it smaller. Am trying. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Oh, wait. Should I spoil that? Nobody will notice the thing. No. They won't. They won't. Because am trying. At least I don't have a front tail anymore. Okay. Should I spoil it? I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking of spoiling it. Thoughts? Also, my eye tracking doesn't want to work today. It works like every other day. Okay. Do I spoil? Don't look at my neck! Don't look! Don't look at it! Don't! Okay. I may spoil it. Okay, so I was talking with I was talking with my model papa. And oh yeah, hands by the way. I was talking with my model papa because my eyes have been fucking up and it's hard to stream when your eyeballs don't look anywhere except straight forward out of your skull. Like I'm looking at you guys, but I'm not looking at you guys, you see? And then I'm looking to the side, but you can't see that. Anyways, my pupils just don't want to work. My finger just popped. Okay. And so the last time that my papa tried to fix my eyes, he couldn't because like it was a different like version of Live 2D, I think it was. So it just wouldn't want to work. And now I was talking with him again because I am streaming again. And I was like, listen, Papa, is there anything you can do? And he goes, well, Jason. Calls me Jason. So cute. Jason, I can re-rig the face. And I said, what? And he said, I can update your face to look like my current face rigging. And I was like, how much? And it was a reasonable price. And I won't have to completely re-rig the model. It would just be the face. So updated face tracking, face movements. Yeah. Yeah. So we're getting an upgrade, an update, because how long ago was it? Is it 2 or 3 years ago now? Wait, almost 3 years, I think, since I debuted this, like, design. And that was 3 years of practice from my papa. And his face rigging has gotten so good. It's so good. And I've been wanting to, like, upgrade a little bit and, like, update it. Oh, you Jason? Did you just have the monoc? Yes. Exactly. Exactly. No, I'm kidding. And so like I said, they were just basically telling me, yeah, I can update it for you. Okay, let me pull it up here. Hold on. I'm gonna try to pull up the video. I gotta turn this off though so you can see my phone. Okay, so this is the my papa's updated face rigging. I mean, look how cute. I don't know if you can see very well. It's so cute and a lot more expressive. I mean, I can do that now, but just not as great. So no more lazy eyes. Listen. Yeah, like, look at that. Yeah, look at that. So, I talked to my papa. And hey, I did have a lazy eye growing up, fun fact. They fixed it though, when I was a baby. Or not a baby, like a child. But yeah, no more like eyes fucking up and not wanting to move. And more, what's it called? Like detailed face tracking and mouth movements and stuff. I mean, how I have it now is pretty good, but it could be better. It could be better. And that's not on my papa or anything. That was just what it was at the time. It was really good. And I fixed my settings and I have to puppet my face a little bit. And that's why, like, sometimes, I don't know if you noticed, but whenever my mouth gets tired, I like to switch over to this mouth because it's a lot easier to, like, puppet my mouth and not have it as, like, tiring, I guess. And it's just cute. I like this one a lot. But yeah, so I was talking to my papa and we're gonna get an update. I'm doing like a couple payments for it or whatever. It's not expensive, like as much as like a new face rig or like a new model rig is, but it's pretty good. Spilling all the secrets now. Yeah, let me turn this back on. Yeah, I tend to do that. I'm not very good at keeping secrets. I have another thing coming, but that will be, I will keep that a secret. Like, for real. I'll for real keep that a secret. Okay, let me open up this. What was I gonna say? Help. Brain. No work. You could be friends, you could tell us. No. I couldn't. I can't possibly leak another secret. Also, look at this cute little thing down here. Like, look at those pictures. They're so cute. Again, the witch one is my favorite. Oh man, what was I gonna say? Oh, I have a new piece of art that was actually commissioned a year ago, and it came back in. I have to message them back for some tweaks and stuff, but it's pretty cute. Thinking secrets is a national pastime. I mean, when isn't it? You know? No, but I can't. I gotta keep it a secret. This one is like an actual big secret. That one was just like, oh, this is happening. Look out for it. This one will be like a big thing. So I can't leak that. I can't do it. What I can do though is work on this commission because I have 2 days. I'm almost done with it actually. I got the body done. I don't know why the white doesn't like to show up for, well, I guess I could do like, well, I guess that's the best one. Yeah, so the white likes to reflect a lot, so I have to turn the brightness down. But yeah, I gotta finish this one, and then I have 5 days for the other one. I'm yawning. I don't know, I'm tired all of a sudden. God, talking tires me. But yeah, I gotta finish this cow. I'm working on the head now. I have all of the parts done, so I just have like a box of body parts. Ooh, and look at my new fidget toy. I love this thing. So it's this little cube that you spin, and it spins forever. It's so nice. Isn't it nice? It's still spinning. You're just tiring. No, I can't. That one's been in the works for like a couple months. Also, so with this toy, you can take it apart, right? And then you can have a top. Look at it. Okay. Yeah, all sorts of fidget functions. Yeah. Or you can just like twist like this. That's fun. But yeah, this is like, it spins forever. It's advertised that it spins for like 3 minutes or whatever on like a medium, what's it called? Push thing. It makes my brain happy. Yeah, it spins for a long time though. And yeah, it does have ball bearings in it, so that's why it spins. Yeah, I like to like set it on my desk like this and then spin it. So it doesn't hurt my fingies, because my hand's a little small to hold it. And don't you guys start saying baby hands again. I don't have baby hands. Okay, I have normal sized hands. Normal hands. Yeah, anyways. I like that a lot. I like it a lot. And it's like sturdy. It's like metal. Obviously. And of course I had to get the blue one. I love a blue. And Zach, if you're watching, close your ears for a second. I got a pack of 2, and one's red and one's blue. And I got the blue one, and then Zach gets the red one because he likes red. But yeah. Normal size baby. Okay, listen. I actually don't have baby hands. Like a normal sized pen. See? Pen? Pen? I don't have anything to measure. I was gonna say, I'll measure my hand. I don't have a measuring thing. A calculator? Look, my hand compared to a calculator. Oh wait, I have... Oh. A chapstick? I have a chapstick. That's like the size of like my finger. See? And it is a normal sized pen. Or like one of these cool one of these cool like things. Normal sized hand. Or like a highlighter. Hi Clay. Hi. Do you like my cute new outfit? Yeah. I'm showing that I have normal hands and not baby hands. I don't have baby hands. You do? Thanks. Also, ignore my freaking trash. Listen, I was snacking. Okay, I was snacking. Ignore my snacking tendencies. Yeah, so this outfit is actually from Leo Soup, Liosoup, and I just put it on my Live 2D model. Hi, Bella. Hi. Hi, cutie. Here, for you, I will, how do I do this? Help. Help. How do I do this? I forgot. Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? Okay, well, I'll just do it like this. Bella gets special treatment. Yes, because I love her. She's my baby girl. Here you go. Look. Look. And then I go here. Trick or treat. Trick or treat. Look, floofy skirt. Floofy skirt. Look. It's so floofy. Ah. Thanks. I feel so pretty. There we go. Here, I'll have my basket of candy over here. That do be cute. Thanks. You can buy it at Leo Soup on VGen, ILOSOUP. And you can do it with your Live 2D model. I'll show you how to do it later if you want. We can be matching. They also have a ghost one that I want to get. It was only $12. $12 is a steal. I can't believe it was only $12. So basically, you load it as a model, and then you load the model as an item, and then you go into your model settings. Oh, that's sad. Well, I hope your voice feels better. But yeah, then you go into your model, and then you like hide or make your body transparent, and then you pin it, and then yeah. I guess I can make myself a little smaller so I can, so you can see my thing. There we go. Well, now I'm too small. You don't need to see my logo. Trick or treat. So yeah, there you go. That's yeah, $12 is not bad for like all the toggles that you get. It's crazy. Go on a road trip search. Oh, and here, and look, you can also. Oh yeah, I'm showing you guys my secrets on how I move it around. Dogs. Oh no, wait. I gotta move my sticky note up here. Hold on. I gotta keep it here. Cause you can't look at my neck. Stop. Yeah, you can't look at my neck. There you go. Okay, you can't look at my neck because I fucked it up. Stop opening the stupid settings for this thing. Stop it. There we go. There, okay. I was trying to do things. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, I had to cover my neck because I fucked up the layering. It was fine the other day. It was fine earlier. You lost it on your trip? Oh no. Cast a healing spell? I can't do that, but I can give you a little kiss. Come here, give me a kiss. I can give you a kiss to make you feel better. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Beep. You took it. There you go. There you go. What is wrong with me? There's something wrong. Okay, anyways, so we're gonna commissions today. Or at least trying to. You guys are distracting me. Yeah, you guys are distracting me. Alright, I gotta lock in because this has to be due in 2 days. Well, technically that's when I have to ship it by, but still. Yeah, I have to do 2 before I leave. Okay, oh, speaking of, okay. Another thing I was gonna tell you guys. I'm going out of town again. So this week I will be able to, or like the next 2 weeks, next 2.5 weeks. So the rest of this week and then the 2 weeks after that, I should be good to stream. But then that next weekend, so then the 31st through the 9th, I will be gone. I have a dog show at the same place 2 weekends in a row. One is on Saturday, Sunday, and then the other one is from Thursday to Sunday that next week. So instead of driving back and forth 3 hours to the dog show, back to back, and then Zach taking off work on that Thursday and Friday, we're just gonna go down a Friday night, stay at the campsite there, have the show on Saturday, Sunday. Zach will drive home with Azula and Cabbage. And I will keep Deku and Eno with me because Eno's in the show. He'll drive home that Sunday, and then I'll stay at the campsite because they let me stay in between to keep my camper there. So I'll stay there by myself Sunday night, Monday, Tuesday. And then my friend who's showing dogs is coming to stay in my camper with me on Wednesday until Sunday, that next Sunday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Sunday afternoon, Zach is driving back down to come and get me in the camper. Because those of you who don't know, I can't drive long distance. I mean, I can drive, I just can't drive long distances. Really, it's like a max 30 minutes total a day. And I also don't like driving bigger vehicles or driving with like a trailer or a camper pulling behind. So that's Zach's job. But he'd need to leave me there because he needs to go to work. So yeah. So I'm having a friend stay with me in the camper, so I'm not by myself the whole time. And that way we both save on like fees, because you have to pay per night to have the camper just like you have like a hotel room, except it's a lot cheaper. So like hotels are like, hold on, what row am I on just so I can make sure. So hotels are really expensive, right? So they're probably, I'm trying to think, like 100 plus a night, right? Whereas this is only 50 a night, which is still expensive but not as bad. So it's 50 a night, and she'll split that with me for the time that she'll be there, so it'll save me a bit of money too. So yeah. Going camping. I don't normally like going to dog shows by myself either. Like, I'll do it. I just like having Zach there because he helps me a lot. But I'll be okay. And I think... hold on. Now I'm thinking about it. Out of town, in town, out of town, in town. Oh, that's... okay. If he's... so he's alternating in town and out of town. For work. So now that I'm looking at it, I think so he's out of town this week, he'll be in town next week, then he'll be out of town, and then as soon as he gets back in from out of town on Friday, we're leaving, and then he'll be in town while I'm gone, and then he'll be out of town while I'm back. This is gonna suck. I might see if he can ask his boss if he can switch out of town weeks and go just out of town 2 weeks in a row. So that way we don't have to like be away for fucking 3 weeks. Cause that's gonna suck. Oh, this sucks. But it's fine. It's fine. He has to work. Yeah, long distance do suck. Yeah. Man. Okay, we'll figure it out. I just realized I was like, shit. That's gonna suck. Convince the boss it's bring sugar glider to work week. Funnily enough, I have actually gone with him on work trips before. But we did with all the dogs and stuff. It's hard. So I don't know, cause like my mom could watch, like theoretically, my mom could watch Azula, and then I could have Cabbage. If he goes out of town while I'm out of town. That could work. Maybe. Now I'm thinking about it. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I mean that could technically work. Because the only thing is that he was gonna take Azula and Cabbage. Because I would have Deku, Azula, and for those who don't know, the new puppy. Yes, I'm getting another puppy. I got offered this one for free. A fun fact. So I wasn't planning on like getting a puppy or anything anytime soon because we have our hands full. Angel up for Christmas? Yeah. It's rough. But yeah, so I'm getting another puppy. And so I got offered one for free at the Chihuahua Nationals. And I was like, okay, so I got offered the puppy. They're like, do you want this puppy? And I was like, yeah, for free $99 because I don't have money to like pay for a puppy right now. Like a puppy costs, like a well-bred puppy. And I was like, yeah, for free $99. And then my friend was like, no, for real, do you want him for free? And I was like, surprise Pikachu, what did you say? For free? Beat for free? No, I'm kidding. But yeah, so they're like, no, for real, like, you'll have him for free. We just want him to go to a show home. And I was like, I would love him. Thank you. I showed a picture of him on stream the other day. Who wants to see him? Does anybody want to see him? Who wants to see him? Who wants to see my puppy? Let me get a picture of him. Hold on. I'll get a picture of him for you. Hold on. Beep 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 beep. There it is. Okay. Are you ready to see the cutest fucking puppy? It's a little dark. I'm sorry. Look how cute he is. Look how cute. He's so cute. Yeah, that's probably my new puppy. I will have him if, hold on. Okay, sorry, I was reading a message. Yeah, so potentially, I said if he passes like his next thing. Okay, God, so many people are messaging me right now. Okay, anyways, so I said if he passes like his evaluations for like his structure and stuff, because he will be going to a show home, so he needs to be show quality. If he passes, then I will take him. I have to cancel you for not paying the puppy tax. Yeah, no. I pay the puppy tax all the time. Oh, and then once we finish renovating, because okay, my life is crazy right now. So Cabbage got sick, and I had to pay like a bunch of fucking vet bills for that. And we're in the middle of house renovation, so we just finished painting the master bedroom, and then we gotta put in the new flooring, and then we gotta paint the upstairs living room and put a new flooring there, and then we gotta fix the built-in bookshelves, and then we gotta build a baby/puppy gate for the top of the stairs because dogs. I like blocking them off into the room that I'm in. They don't get free reign of the house because then they'll eat shit. And then after we do that, we're going to have to do a full entire gut the kitchen remodel. And then after that, we have to redo the front 2 rooms of our house on the first floor, which is taking down all the lath and plaster and like the wood paneling and then putting up insulation and drywall. And then after that, we need to redo the back porch because it's falling apart and rotting, and then we have to add a fence into the backyard, and then we have to cut a hole into our garage wall to add in a door so we can open the garage, like the door from inside the house to the garage, and then from the garage to the backyard, so I don't have to take dogs out on a leash to go to the backyard, even though mine listen. It's a whole thing. So then I have to do that, and then we have to like redo the guest room stuff at some point in between there. It's about that. We already redid a bunch of stuff in the house, like make a hi Flex, hi, trick or treat or smell my stinky feet. Wait, no, trick or treat, you have stinky feet. That's what I meant to say. Okay. Anyways, so we already redid the laundry room. So we made it a first floor laundry because it was in the scary bad basement. So we have to do all that. And then, like I said, Cabbage got sick, so we had to pay for him to the vet. And then I've been doing dog shows because Eno is number 18 in the country for Chihuahuas right now, which is crazy. So I have the number 18th Chihuahua in the US that I'm trying to campaign and keep him in the top 20 because next year, shut up. Because next year, if he stays in the top 20, we'll be doing the top 20 banquet. And the the Chihuahua National next year is actually in St. Louis, which the place is only like 20 minutes from my house. So I would love to be at the top 20 banquets. That way, like my parents or somebody can come and watch. It's so much going on. And then I got offered this puppy, and I'm going through commissions, and I just got done with the last Chihuahua National. There's so much going on with my life right now. There's so much. I'm so busy. Also, my music stopped. What the heck? What the heck? You wanna listen to like Halo, but it's lo-fi beats? Let's do that. Homage to the hubby, I guess. Oh. Okay, anyways. So yeah, I've been fucking busy. Not to mention that me and Zach are like, we're at the point now where we're like, we could have we could have babies now. Sorry, that's wild to say on stream, but it's true. Like, we're at that point where like, we could do that. We could be parents, and like, imagine everything else I'm doing right now on top of being a parent is fucking insane. It's insane. Like, ugh. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, okay, you wanna know a pet peeve of mine? A pet peeve? I hate when people think that VTubers can't have real lives and like real relationships outside of VTubing and their parasocial relationships with their audience. I said it. Like, I'm sorry, guys. I will not be your internet girlfriend. I'm sorry. I am a wife. Like, I don't know. I just, like, I feel bad for all the VTubers who are, like, popular and have, like, that like, people who think that they're in a parasocial relationship with them, and that, like, oh, if I give them enough money, they will date me. Like, I'm sorry, dude, but no. Like, oh, Minto, like, congrats on her, like, getting married and shit. Like, that's fucking wild. I don't know. That's one of my pet peeves. Fun fact. That's my little rant for today. VTubers are people too, guys. We have lives. Sorry, I won't keep up the facade that I'm some sugar glider girl on the internet that's here to just satiate your weird internet fantasies. God, that got dark. Sorry. Okay, I also, lately, okay. I don't know if I want to get too TMI on here. I probably shouldn't on the internet. I really just want to let my filter down, but I also, like, don't know what's too much anymore. Like, I've been so not in, like, the streaming mindset that I feel like I'm just talking to, like, friends, which, I mean, I am, like, obviously. But how comfortable do we want to get here? How much of my life do you want to actually know? That's the hard thing that I find a hard time, like, drawing the line on. Because, like, I do, like, talk to you guys like I'm talking to my friends, and that can be a problem sometimes. Yeah, it can be a problem. Okay, it's like health related. But, like, I also don't want to, like, gross anybody out or make anybody feel uncomfortable. I mean, it's not gross. It's like a normal thing. But... oh, sorry. I hit my light. You know what? I'm going to say it anyways. Okay. We'll put you down as the problem. TM... you said... wait, just now? Okay. It's on... it's on that train of thought. Sort of. It's health related. I won't out whatever you just sent me because it's like semi-related, but I mean, it's not really semi-related. It's not related at all, actually. It just... okay. So for those of you who don't know, I am married. Happily married. Okay. Anyways, and I have always wanted to be a parent. Okay? Ever since I was little, I knew I wanted to be a mom, right? Well, I had a birth control implant for the last... it was like 5-ish years? 6 years? No, I think it was almost 6 years. We're just gonna say 5.5 years. I have had the Nexplanon birth control implant, and for those who don't know, that is a hormonal implant. That's a stick that goes like right here in your arm. I actually have, I don't know if you can see it, that little white dot right here. Wait, right there. Oh, wait, right there. See that? That's a scar I have from it. So it's a stick that they input into your arm, and it puts off hormones to make you not ovulate, right? Well, I didn't end up having a period, well, the whole time I had it on, which is a common thing. However, I also had severe side effects, like bad migraines, weight gain, like all kinds of stuff, because I also have a thyroid condition and I just don't think it was mixing well. So basically, I got it out back in June, and they said I would get a period back within 1 to 3 months, right? And if after that 3 months that you don't have a period back, call us and let us know. So 3 months went by, which was, so June to July, August, September. So the 10th of September was a 3-month mark. I had not yet had a period. And again, I have thyroid issues, so I have Hashimoto's disease, which is a thyroid disease. And it's not like life-threatening or anything, it just affects a lot of things in your life. If you don't know anybody who has a thyroid disorder, ask them. It affects a lot. And I was having really, really bad, like, symptoms and, like, health-related issues, which is another reason why I haven't streamed in a while, because I have not felt good, after coming off of Nexplanon, and just with my thyroid stuff in general, I haven't felt good. So I called my doctor and I was like, listen, I need to get in one last time before I switch over to my mom's insurance, because I turned 26, and those of you who don't know, in the US, if you turn 26, you're no longer allowed on your parents' insurance. So I switched over to Zach's insurance, after my birthday, September 27th is my birthday. And we're still dropping down and freaking. Okay, sounds good. Good to see you though. So yeah, I was like, I need to get in before I get off my mom's insurance. Let's go ahead and, you know, get some blood work done, because I knew that something was off. Well, whenever I last had my blood work, it was within a normal range, but that was right before I got my implant out. So my hormones were being affected, essentially, after getting the Nexplanon out. So my hormones were all over the place. My levels were all over the place. For those who also don't know, your thyroid is supposed to be, like, under a 4 is one of the blood tests. Mine was 24. It was not good. My thyroid was non-functioning. It was non-functioning. The highest I had ever had it before was a 16, and that was when I didn't take my meds for like 2 months because depression and I didn't want to take my meds. But yeah, so the highest I had ever had before in my life was a 16. This was a 24. Not good. So they upped my medicine, and they're like, well, you know, it could be affected by, you know, you getting off the Nexplanon, because that is a hormone birth control, and it could affect your hormones, and thyroid affects your hormones. So I think it was just a bad combination of coming off of that, not being on the right dose of thyroid meds, because that dose was working fine while I was on it. But once I got that implant out, then it was all fucked up. So yeah, so I got on new meds, and then I was like, I still haven't had my period. I haven't had my period since I got it out. It's been over 3 months. It's now 4 months, right? It was 4 months 5 days ago. And so they had upped my meds about a month ago. You know, seeing how that goes. And my OB was basically like, if you haven't had your period by the next time you get your blood work done, which is in 3 months, because they get it done every 3 months, then call and talk to us. They can't do anything to check my fertility, to help me regain my period or anything until my thyroid levels are under control, and they only check that every 3 months. So I was like, fuck. And one of my big fears is infertility. I don't know why. With thyroid disorders, infertility is a thing that could happen. And I think because I want to be a mom so bad, I am just so scared of infertility. I'm so scared of it. Plus, I do have a cousin right now who was on Nexplanon for as long as I have been, has some of the same health issues that I have, like PCOS, stuff like that. And she is going through brutal infertility right now. And she thinks it's partially due to the Nexplanon implant and then a combination of like other health issues, and I'm like, shit. Like, I guess I've just been like, I feel so bad for her because both of us growing up always knew we wanted to be parents. I mean, she works with kids every day. She's a teacher, or speech therapist. And I have been so scared that I'm also going to have fertility issues that my anxiety has just been crazy. Well, good news. And like I said, this may be TMI. I got my period. And the relief, I feel like I'm gonna cry just like talking about it. The relief I felt of, like, I've never prayed for to fucking bleed so much in my, like, the past couple months. I have been a ball of anxiety. I have been crying. My hormones have been all over the place coming off of the medicine, fixing my thyroid medicine, my thyroid being all over the place. I have been a complete emotional mess. And 5 days ago, the exact 4 months after I got the implant, I got my period. And I literally called my mom and I was like, I got my period. Like, I'm sorry, I'm tearing up. Like, I don't know, oh god, I'm gonna cry. Holy my hormones, like I said, they're going crazy. Throw a period party? Oh god, okay, sorry, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. Fuck. Yeah, I was so happy. Like I said, I've never wanted a period so bad. Because like I said, we're at that time where we're like, we want kids, within the near future. And infertility scares me a lot. And this doesn't mean that we're not gonna have issues. Like, we still very well could, but at least hormones be back. It's crazy. Sorry, I'm trying not to cry. But like, I don't know. Like, that's just like one less thing I have to worry about, is that I have a period now. And that's like, it may just be this one, and I may not have one for another couple months. Who knows? But just that relief of my body can still do that. Like, I was worried that like my body would just not do that anymore. Which is a crazy thing, because that's not how that works. But I was like, shit, like, what if my body can't do this anymore? What if this hormone birth control like fucked with me forever? And like I said, it could. But I was just so scared. And then it was just such a relief when that happened. And like, it scared me at first, I'm gonna be real, because it was sorry, I'm trying not to be too TMI and gross. It was not normal color, right? Whenever it came out, it was like brown, okay? Which could be signs of bad things. But as the day went on, it was like normal, and I was like, oh, thank God. Thank God. So that's been my life for the last couple days. Sorry to get really TMI on you guys. But I'm real here, okay? I'm real. I tell you real things. I don't sugarcoat many things. I may be dull, dense, clueless at times, but at least on things that I know about, or I tell you guys about, I'm honest about. Knocked out the rust off the system. Yeah, I was just rusty, guys. I was just rusty, okay? Rusty crusty. Not crusty, that's gross. Yeah, but like, whenever I tell you guys stuff, I am real about it. So yeah, it was a big relief. We will see if I am regular or if I'm not, or if, you know, whatever, like, things change. I'll let you guys know. But yeah, it was just like that initial relief. So we were at the National Dog Show, or the National Chihuahua, the Chihuahua Nationals. at the dog show, and it happened there, and I was like, oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, it was a relief. Or sorry, it was the day after the 4-month anniversary, so like on the 11th, because I got it out June 10th. So yeah, I think changing my thyroid medicine at that time, because I think maybe my system was just waiting on like my thyroid to level out, because all of the next one hormones were out of my body, right? They were all out, they were fine. But I think my body was truly waiting on my thyroid to be like, hey, you need to not do that. So yeah, we'll see. And like I said, we still may have issues conceiving and stuff, but I just feel like that's one less thing I have to worry about, is that my body knows how to do it still. And like, I have been religiously taking my temperature every morning. So for those who don't know, there's like period tracking apps, and your basal body temperature, or your BBT, changes. Full thyroid reboot for real. I've been dealing with my thyroid issues since I was born, so it is what it is. So your BBT, or your basal body temperature, can change a few points to a few degrees depending on where you're at in your menstrual cycle. So I tried the Flow period tracking app. Just like, I was getting myself into the habit of going in, logging things in every day, my symptoms, even if I didn't have a period, just to get myself in that habit. Well, then I decided to try the Natural Cycles one, and they actually send you like a free thermometer that's like a very sensitive thermometer, like where it does like the points and stuff, like 0.00. So I guess that's the tenths, right? And so I've been doing that every morning, and I think it's been like a month since I've done that. And yeah, so it basically tells you you're gonna start your period at this time on this day. You are fertile on these days, you're not fertile on these days, you need to take an ovulation test on this day, you need to take a pregnancy test on this day. And yeah, it just like helps you track it. Because I have it set on the planned pregnancy thing, because like I said, we do want to have children, so like it'll tell me when I'm fertile and when I'm not. Yeah, so it'll tell me when to take an ovulation test, because when you take an ovulation test, it checks your LH level, and it detects a rise in LH. So it can't tell you exactly when you're ovulating, but it basically tells you you will be ovulating within the next 24 to 48 hours. And then sperm can actually survive in the womb for days. I think it's, don't quote me, but I think it's like 5 days or something. So like if you try to conceive within these certain days, you are more likely, less likely, like more fertile, less fertile, like you ovulate around this time, and stuff like that. So it'll be cool to see, like, once I get a few periods logged in it, because it can't really help you predict very well until you have a few in it, so it like learns your cycle and your temperatures and like how much your temperature changes. So yeah, I don't know, it's pretty cool. So I've been doing that, and it was so happy when it when I logged it, it was like, this, you may not be happy about, or this may not be a good time for you, but this is actually a really good thing for your body. There's an app for everything now. Yeah, I mean, this actually, like, this is probably one of the better things that technology has created the last couple years, is period tracking apps, because like, especially people who are dealing with infertility, or people who are avoiding having children, or just like wanting to learn more about their body, or if they have health issues or something, it really helps like show what like your body is doing. And I think that's really fucking cool. And like I also log, like, I'm taking my meds every day, so that way if I forget to take my meds one day. I know. And like you can also track like when you have sex and when you don't, so that way you can see what days you likely conceived if you do get a positive pregnancy test. So that way you can tell your doctor just exactly how far along you are, or so that your doctor can help you figure out exactly how far along you are. I don't, it's just great. I don't know. Some things in technology are good. Hello. Welcome in, Artemisa. Sorry. I'm dyslexic. For real, so useful. Yeah. Like, it's, I don't know, technology is fucking crazy. There's some, like, stupid, dumb shit. Like, AI is so fucking stupid. But, on the flip side of that, technology is really great sometimes. Doctor, this is... No, but for real. That's really helpful. Especially if you're someone who has pre-existing health issues. You can see exactly when you conceive, so that way your doctor can best help you make sure that you're getting the proper nutrients and the proper vitamins, and make sure your blood levels are at a good, like, level of where they should be. But, like, especially for people who have infertility issues or are wanting to have children, like, that is so helpful. So, yeah, I don't know. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So, yeah, it's wild. Yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on my time of the month if you want. Oh, you know what I should do? I should have like this when I'm on vacation. guys, yeah, this is yeah, I'm on my period, guys. Don't talk to me. Imagine you come in my stream and you're like, oh shit, she's red. I gotta be on my best behavior today. Oh no, I fucked up my outfit. Oh no, I fucked it up. Oh no. You know what? How do I fix it? Why is that body toggle not working? Hold on. Fuck, I fucked it up! Okay, I fixed it. We're good. I fixed it. Don't bring back the front tail. No, we're good. No front tail. The front tail was cursed. But, yeah. Just imagine I turn red and you're like, oh shit. But yeah, anyways. So that's my little TMI moment. But it was just such a relief. It was such a relief. Like I said, I had never prayed so hard to bleed out of my fucking hoo-ha than I have the last 4 months. Like, I was literally telling someone about it 2 days before I got it, and then that I got it. Like, the chances. And, like, I had been religiously taking, like, ovulation and pregnancy tests just to make sure, and, like, I don't know, like, I would get so scared every time. I'm like, shit, it's not gonna show anything, and then I would get sad that it didn't show anything. So I think that the days that I didn't take the ovulation test is probably when I did, or maybe I didn't even ovulate and it's just like my body clearing it out. I don't know. I was just, yeah. Never in my life have I wanted to ovulate so bad. Oh, this is so weird. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry if this is weirding or grossing anybody out. But anyways, I'm glad I can, like, just talk to you guys about this, because I don't think, like, many people could just talk about this and not have their chat be fucking weirdos the whole time. Like, I love you guys. Can I just say that? I love you guys. You guys make me feel good on a daily basis. You don't make me feel like shit. The rare occasion where somebody says something mean to me, you guys back me up. Ovulation happy hour? Yeah. Yeah, you guys are so sweet to me. Sometimes I don't feel like I deserve you guys. I have imposter syndrome a lot. And like that's a lot with like my crochet stuff is like I don't think my plushies are that good. Why do you guys want them? And then you're like, no, give me all the plushies. I'm like, okay, fine. I don't know. I've just been in my feels lately. I think it is hormones for real. But yeah, life has been so fucking crazy. I've been so busy. I don't know. I love you guys. I'm gonna cry again. 12. Yeah, I wouldn't be doing the things I'm doing if it weren't for you guys though, like for real. Like I wouldn't be selling plushies. I wouldn't be doing what I love every day for a job. Not a good well-paid job, because I don't actually make a lot of profit on plushies, but I at least have fun with it. Yeah, I don't know. You guys are always sweet to me. So nice. I don't deserve you guys. Anyways. But that's why I'm doing surprises for you guys. I have surprises. I spoiled one surprise, but that's fine. Anyways, how's your guys' day been? Because I've just been yapping like fucking crazy, and I just need to ask you guys how you've been today. Are you good? Did you touch grass? Did you eat food? Did you drink water? Have you gone pee-pee or poo-poo? Have you... How have you been? I told you guys my intimate life details. Now it's time for you to share. See, you signed a contract when you came in here. You didn't realize it. That you have to share all of your information. You did 2 poo-poos today? That's a lot of poo-poo. You're a poo-poo machine. God, there's something wrong with me. Like, for real. There's something wrong with me. Yeah, but that's crazy. 2 poo-poos? You must have a lot of fiber. Or you need more fiber. One of the two. Either have too much or too little. Man, I gotta figure out what I'm eating. I haven't eaten today. Well, I mean, I had a snack, but that was it. I don't want to spend money on food. Doctors are expensive, guys. I can't afford to eat. Oh, food allergies? That makes sense. Then why are you eating food that you're allergic to? Goofy? Why would you do that? Tired again. Holy shit. Okay. That's 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'll probably finish this plushie and then head off, but somebody else. Oh, it's possible. Oh, okay. Yeah, that sucks. You know, fun fact, when I was a baby, I couldn't have like regular milk or regular formula. I had to be put on soy formula because I couldn't handle like the regular stuff. So I'm like the opposite of you. I had to have soy. I was a little soy baby. Yeah, my tummy couldn't handle it for some reason. It's not listed on the ingredients list. Yeah, well, that's like cross-contamination stuff, I think, is probably what it is. Is like they can't avoid cross-contaminations in like the factories and stuff. Because like they do like made in a peanut-free facility. They can't really avoid soy very often. You can train dogs to check things, by the way. I'm an advocate for allergy alert service dogs. They actually help a lot. They can detect all kinds of things. Like main ones that you see are peanuts, but there's other allergy things that the dogs can test, and they detect it by smell. If they can smell it on the package or in the package, they alert. So, for like certain severe allergies, that's like something that I recommend. Or if like it's not a super severe allergy, you can train just like your regular house dog. And you don't need like to take it with you everywhere. What a lot of people do is they take like the allergy alert dogs with them to the grocery store to test products, or to restaurants to test food to make sure that there wasn't any cross contamination. Or like gluten is a big one too. Gluten alert dogs. So, but really, if it's like a mild allergy that like it's not the end of the world, it'll just like hurt your tummy for a bit, you can train your like regular dog at your house, like your regular pet dog for it. Or even your cats. I even have some cats that can allergy alert, which is pretty fucking cool if you ask me. Animals, we don't deserve them. We don't deserve them. But yeah. Deku doesn't alert me to anything, because my stuff isn't really like... I don't really know what I'm allergic to. I just know, like, I eat something and I'm like, ooh, that's not good. But I don't know, like, what the ingredient was that did it. So. I like purple and orange on me. Sorry, I'm just looking at looking at the outfit. It's pretty cute. Yeah, so I'll probably finish this plushie, and then I'll head off. I have another one that I need to do that I'll probably do tomorrow. But I've been watching this K-drama in between, like taking breaks. I mean, I can watch it a little bit while I'm crocheting. It's just a little hard. But yeah, I'm watching the new K-drama, and I've been seeing things about it. I just haven't been able to sit down and watch it. It's Bon Appetit, My Majesty. It's really fucking good. I knew it was good because like everybody was like, oh, it's so good, it's so good. But it's been on my watch list since episode 1 came out, and I just haven't had time. And now that there's like a couple episodes out, I can finally like sit down and binge it, because I like watching K-dramas in like a binge. Not just fear, just the intestine sensitive, so the soy can always tell when soy is in something based on that. Oh, yeah. That sucks, though. Yeah, sorry if it's delayed, by the way. You might need to refresh if it's super delayed. Because, like, I'm seeing your messages and, like, replying really late to them. But... here. yeah, so new K-drama. Pretty fucking good. It kind of reminds me of like Apothecary Diaries with like the tasting the food thing, except it's not like Apothecary Diaries. But it's basically an isekai where like you get trapped in another world. So it's like if anybody's seen like Mr. Queen, I don't know, I really like the like historical, like back in the day K-dramas. I really like where they're in like the olden times, like the Joseon era or dynasty, Joseon dynasty. I see a lot of those. Yeah, I don't know, I really like them because like I like the outfits, I like the like dynamics of the like customs of like having to say yes, something mama, like the like your majesty, yes your highness, stuff like that. I don't know, and in Korean it's so good. But yeah, I don't know, I like them historical ones. They're just so much more entertaining. Like with like modern day stuff, it's like, oh yeah, they have technology, they're gonna use technology to get, you know, whatever. But with this, it's like the quality of modern day shows, but the actual like setting is so in the past. I don't know, I just really like it. And I normally don't like stuff like that. Like the anime My Happy Marriage, I watched that. It's pretty good. It wasn't my favorite like season 2 towards the end. But it was just kind of like, ugh, come on, it's dragging on. Like that, I don't love the time period that it's put in because it has like some technology, like it has cars. And like I'm not into that. I either want something like super futuristic, like sci-fi, or I want historical. That's what I like. Or actual modern day. Like I don't like the like industrial revolution kind of things. But I guess that's maybe just like the one genre I don't like. And like modern day, it gets kind of boring, repetitive. Cause it's like, oh yeah, they have phones. They're gonna use their phone. But like I like not having technology and like having the older outfits or like the more traditional outfits, like the hanbok, or like for Japanese the oh my god, the word is out of my head. The oh god, what is it called? I've been watching so many K-dramas. No steampunk for you? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of, like, I like steampunk outfits or cosplays. I just don't like anime or shows of that. God, what is it called? Sorry, I've been watching so many K-dramas. Hanbok is in my head. What is the Japanese formal attire? Fuck. The K-dramas are taking over. Hold on. Name. Kimono. Okay, a kimono. Why? Thank you, Ampy. I don't know why that was slipping out of my head. Too many K-dramas. Too much K-drama recently. Not enough anime. Yeah, kimono. I like ones where like there's a lot of kimono or a lot of hanbok in the shows and anime and dramas that I watch. I just think it's a nice touch, you know? It's something different because like you walk around every day and you see people in regular clothes every day. I mean, yeah, it's cute. Like, Like, yeah, like, modern day clothes can still be cute, but I don't know. We'll revoke your weave card. Please don't. It was just a lapse in judgment. I had to get a refresher, okay? I just had to have a refresher. I promise. The K-dramas lately, though. It's just K-dramas. So, anyways. Yeah. But it's pretty good. If you enjoy K-dramas, definitely watch Bon Appetit, My Majesty. So good. I'm gonna go. Honestly, that's kind of one of the reasons why I'm stopping stream after I finish this, is because I really want to watch another episode, or at least finish the episode I was watching, because I didn't finish it. I forgot to tell you guys. Okay, who here grew up watching Dan and Phil? Who here grew up watching Dan and Phil? And if you did you hear the news? Like, did you hear what's happening? Because, like, little 12-year-old me was, like, ecstatic. And, like, adult me is like, oh, that's so sweet. Dan and Phil officially confirmed that they... oh no, wait. Ampere, are you older or younger than me? Because if you're younger than me, I'm gonna cry. And if you're older than me, I'm also going to cry. Dan and Phil were like OGs of YouTube. Like OGs. Anyways, they announced that they have been and have always been together. When I tell you, my brain was so happy for them. Ugh, it's so sweet. Yeah, so they officially announced that they're together, and they have been. You filled in if you. I think it's the other way around. If I would have to bet money on that. They said that they're keeping certain things private, which I totally 100% respect. Like that's something that I like. I'll never ask somebody like delve into their personal life. But yeah, I'm so happy for them, because like especially Dan was so scared of being in the closet, like with his videos and stuff, and like his upbringing and whatnot. Hold on, I gotta grab eyes. So it just makes me really happy that he was like, they felt comfortable enough to come out and stuff. Okay, I don't need these eyes. I need these. I get hiccups. I need these ones. Yeah, it just made me happy that they were comfortable enough to come out and like to announce it on the internet. Everybody was like, I told you so, I knew it. But it was just that them being so scared like breaks my heart a little bit. Hold on, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. This goes here. Where'd the other one go? There it is. So it needs to be there. And there? No, over one. Trying to see. Hold on. I gotta kind of focus on this. This is an ear. I don't want an ear. I want a nose. Where's the nose? It's the ice cream. There's the nose. Yeah, so like everybody was like, oh, Fan was like their ship name is what everybody was using. They're like, oh, Fan, you know, you two are dating, you two are together, just admit it. And like he was really scared to come out because they didn't want to just be like the couple. They wanted to be, you know, not known for their relationship, but more for their comedy. And I respect that a lot. Like, it's hard being on the fucking internet. Especially, like, so they actually recorded their first video together the first day they met, which is kind of crazy. And then after that, it was just, like, fate, I guess. Which, like, honestly, it's the love story of the century. Like, it's so cute, and, like, I wish them nothing but happiness. But, like, what Dan was saying, like, in their, so they had, like, a 45 or something minute long video that I watched right before stream. Dan was basically saying, like, if we would have came out about this, and God forbid, like, we broke up. Sorry, I'm getting stuffing if you hear crinkling. Like, if we broke up, people would take sides. Like, our careers would be crushed. Like, a lot of couples content online is so toxic. It's just, like, awful pranks. And then if they break up, then people pick sides. And then it, like, just, like, nukes their whole fucking career because they built their career on a relationship channel or marketing their relationship. And they didn't want that. Which, again, totally respect. Because I love Zach, and he doesn't do, like, social media, and I'm kind of glad about that, because I don't have to worry, like, if something happens of people picking sides. They just don't know sides, you know what I mean? Getting stuff in. It's not even Halloween yet. Listen, I actually like fall as a season. Like, not Thanksgiving as the holiday because it's just fucking genocide, but I like the food that comes along with it. If you ever, okay, I like to do this thing where, sorry, a little tangent. I take a 9x13 baking dish. I add half of the dish with mashed potatoes and half of the other dish with stuffing. And then I put chicken on top with, like, seasoning. Like, I just layer the chicken with a shit ton of seasoning, and I love that. Because you can then dip the chicken in the mashed potatoes or in the stuffing, and oh, I should make that. Yeah, I'm gonna make that. But yeah, it, like, I totally respect that, because, like, it would nuke their career, because they have always been Dan and Phil. Like, yeah, they had their own channels. Dan is not on fire. Dan is not on fire and Amazing Phil. But people would pick sides. And I get that that's a scary thing, and they don't want that. So, I completely respect it. But people were mad that they were hiding it, and I'm like, not really any of your fucking business. Like, they are consenting adults. They are allowed to say what they want, or to not say what they want. Like, you're not entitled to their life. And I think they really just, like, wanted their community to mature before even coming out and saying that, because, let's be real, the Tumblr girlies, they had some issues. Like, come on, girlies. Why are we like this, you know? Like, I was on Tumblr, but not, like, that. Some people were, like, really bad on Tumblr. Sorry, I'm stabbing the head on here just to get it right. There we go. I need this. Which, I don't know where my long hook is. Or my long needle is, so I'm just gonna have to use a regular one. But yeah, like, I come on here and I'm like, oh, Zach's so cute. I love him. He's my husband. Like, I tell you guys that. But I would never expect you guys to, like, pick sides. God forbid anything happens. Like, that would... Like, I will never do a couples or family channel. I won't. Like, I won't subject my children to that. Like, what I really like, and I think is a healthy way to do it, is, like, I don't know if you guys have seen the YouTubers or the VTubers who do have kids and, like, bring them on, but in a safe way where they use a not their real name. They use, like, a little avatar for them. Like, that is such a safe way to have your child involved with you and your hobbies and stuff in a safe way that keeps them anonymous and keeps them out of the limelight. And that's another reason why I like VTubing, is because you have that layer of anonymity and anonymity. I can't say it. Anonymity. Anonymity. I think that's how you say it. Which, like, for me, my, like, first name isn't, like, a secret. My face isn't necessarily a secret. I mean, you can figure out who I am. Like, I'm not, like, super worried about it. But one thing that I will be careful of is, when we do have children, is they will not be exposed. Like, I won't be posting their face online unless, like, they want me to. And, like, even then, I probably won't, because I myself don't even post on social media that much. Like, the most I do is my VTubing stuff. I don't really post on Facebook, and if I do, it's about my dogs. So, or I get tagged in something about the dogs. So, speaking of, I wanted to show you guys a picture, but I haven't cropped it yet to not show my face. Because, like I said, even though my face is a secret, I still don't, like, openly just, like, put it out there all the time. There's very few instances where I'll, like, show it. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, the world nowadays is fucking awful, and I hate it. You gotta do what you gotta do. I'm going on really bad tangents. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is what happens when I don't have, like, a guest to fucking talk with. It's just, it's me yapping about the most random shit and probably getting secretly canceled behind my back. Like, I'm probably in a VTuber don't interact with group because of me just being open about things. Also, I'm so sorry you can't see this. I'm just sewing on the head. It's not interesting. Like, this just is tedious. I gotta make sure it's straight. Not like me, haha. Oh yeah, apparently I came out to my mom the other day as a married woman to a man. So on the way down to the National, I was, like, calling my mom, we were talking about something, and somehow it came up about, like, my mom being right, because she swore I was a lesbian growing up. Like, whenever okay, so one time I got a buzz cut on, like, the side of my head, and, like, it was a really short pixie cut, and then I had the side shaved. And my mom said that she swore I was a lesbian, and I was like, well, you were half right. And she was like, what? And I was like, yeah, I'm bi. And she's like, you've never told me this. Why am I just now finding out about this? And I was like, it's not a big deal. Like, I have mentioned it before. And she's like, I would remember. I remember everything. And I was just, I mean, maybe I, like, said it in passing, but, like, I'm pretty sure I have, like, told you this. And the fact that, like, I have worn shirts that I crocheted that literally had, that literally was the bi pride flag. And I told her that when somebody complimented me at a drag show, that, like we went to a drag show and somebody commented asking about my shirt and the pattern for it, and I told my mom, oh, somebody asked me what they thought of my bi pride shirt that I crocheted, so I gave them the pattern. Like, I remember telling her that. And she's like, you have never told me that. And I was like, okay, well, maybe I just, like, said it in passing and it didn't, like, click or something, but it's not a secret. Like, yes, I may have married a man, but I do also like women. It's not a secret, Mom. And, like, I don't know why, since she thought I was a lesbian before. Like, she was half right. So, like, her gaydar was, like, on it. She wasn't ready to hear it yet. But see, that's the thing, is, like, she was like, well, I've never cared who you like or what they were like or whatever. And because her cousin is a lesbian, and, like, that's, like, she's like, oh, I support her all the time, right? But I was like, yeah, Mom, I like women. And then she called me a couple days later and she's like, you really caught me off guard with that. And I was like, okay, like, why? Like, I'm not gonna apologize for me telling you that I'm half gay. It, like, sorry you got caught off guard, but that's not really my problem. Like, it's just, like, I didn't feel like having this big whole coming out thing. Like, I didn't make a big deal out of it. It's just kind of, like, is what it is. Like, if it, oh, this may be a controversial take. I don't think coming out parties are necessary. I don't think making a big deal about coming out is necessary. That may be pretty controversial, and that may be, like, get me in trouble, get me canceled or something. But I truly think that if people care about you enough, and if people, and like I know a lot of people grow up in, like, homophobic households, and I was probably very lucky that my mom doesn't care. It's just that she was a little upset, caught off guard or whatever. And, like, I get if, like, it's a very proud thing for you, but for me, it's just part of who I am, and I didn't really, like, I don't know. I just don't really feel like it's a big deal. Like, it is what it is. Like, I feel like I could just show up to a family gathering with a woman as my date and it just, like, be accepted. Like, that's just what I assume. And, like, if my kids grow up and they're gay or whatever, I want them to assume that they can come into our house with, like, if they invite somebody over for dinner, I don't care if they're gay or what their orientation is or what their identity is. I could care less, and that sounds rude, but I mean it in the fact of, like, I love you for who you are, not for what you identify as, and not for who you like. Does that make sense? Like I said, I'm probably gonna get fucking canceled for saying that, but it's true. Like, I truly could care less, because it's just, if you truly love someone, it shouldn't matter who they like or who they want to be or who they are. Like, it shouldn't matter. You should just love them unconditionally, right? Like, is that a controversial take? Probably. Like, I think I would be more weirded out if my kid came up to me and was like, I want you to know that I am gay and I'm wanting to have a coming out party. I would probably be more weirded for that, or weirded out about that, than if they just, like, brought a date of the same sex, or if they were, like, dressing as a, if they were a boy and, like, dressing as a woman one day and, like, wanting to be called, like, she, her, like, I think I would be more weirded out if they, like, came up to me and was like, like, this is it. Like, I think I would be like, why are you making a big deal out of it? It's just who you are. Like, congrats that you're who you are, kid. I don't know. That's probably gonna get me in trouble saying that, but yeah, for kids coming home with robots. Now that, I can't do that. You can't be coming home with a damn robot. No, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm probably gonna get fucking canceled for saying that, but I don't know. I just don't see what, like, it is who you are. You like who you like. Like, it doesn't matter. I still love you for you. Like, you want to be called a different name? Fine, I'll call you a different name. I don't care. Like, it shouldn't be a big deal. Like, if you truly are a caring person, you won't care. What the fuck is on my scissors? Is that rust? Yeah, but that's my hot take. Is that I truly don't care who you like. Just bring home who you like. It is what it is. Yeah, watch the next headline. VTuber hates Jay canceled for being non-supportive or some bullshit like that. Like I said, I'm probably canceled for saying some shit that shouldn't really be cancelable. That's another thing I hate, is fucking cancel culture. I hate cancel culture. Like, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say too much on that, but like, karma's a bitch. And who deserves it, deserves it. I can make the clip to spread it around. Yeah, I don't care if you're gay. Okay, don't actually clip that because that would actually be pretty bad. I don't know. I don't see the point, you know? Just love people for being them. You don't need to have all kinds of labels and shit. Like, all labels have ever done to society was hurt people. That's a hot take. That there's a hot take. All labels have done to us as a society has hurt people. It could be a good label, it could be a bad label, but it hurts people nonetheless. Yeah, that there is a controversial take. Also, the music stopped again. Let's do this. Yeah, that one actually will probably get me canceled. Like, yeah, I'm bi, but it's just one fact about me and it doesn't define me. The label gun company? Yeah, fuck you and your labels. I don't need your label gun. Nothing needs labels around here. I don't know. I feel like I need to not stream when my hormones are going crazy because I have no filter now. I'm gonna get myself in trouble. I wish we lived in a labelless society. Like, okay, this is gonna make me sound very boomer. I feel like labels are hurting, like, kids' development. Like, kids feel so pressured nowadays to have a label and to just figure out who they are and know what they want to be, when in reality, you don't, like, adults don't know that shit. Like, social media has been telling kids, like, you need to have a label, you need to know who you are, you need to be who you want to be. And, like, yes, that is true, but also, you're a child and you are allowed to be confused. You're allowed to not know who you are. You're allowed... Cut the stream, boomer moment coming. Like, you're allowed to be who you are, and you're allowed to be fucking confused about who you are. Do you think that I just, like, came out the womb knowing I liked women? No, I was in denial. Not because I had internal homophobia, but because I was just literally fucking confused. Like, I was just confused. Like, that's the thing, is that people think that, like, if you don't have a label for your sexuality or your gender, or, like, you don't have labels of what pronouns you like to go by, that you're not good enough. But no, like, there are still adults figuring that shit out, and I think that social media has kind of hurt kids in that way developmentally, because, like, confusion is part of growing up, right? Like, confusion is part of it. You're never gonna, like, know who you are if you try to force all these kinds of labels on yourself. Like, just go about your life, just have fun. You can experiment, you can wear different kinds of clothes, you can go by different names, you can go by different pronouns, but you don't have to. You don't have to right now. If it makes you more confused or it makes you feel, like, not good, don't do it. Like, just do what makes you feel good. And if that means changing something every 5 minutes, that means changing something every 5 minutes. Or if it means just being, you know, who you know, like, okay, I'm trying to think about how to say this. Like, okay, if you feel like your name doesn't fit you, try out different names. Or, if that's too much, like, mentally, just go by your original name, and then, like, wait a month and try again. Like, I decided to go by my nickname because I didn't like my name. It didn't feel like me. It still doesn't feel like me. I feel like Jay more often than not. Like, I feel like Jay, not my, like, given name. And that's okay, you know? But I didn't know that until I was, like, 16? Like, there are 12 and 13-year-olds out here who are being pressured by their friends because their older siblings, like their older siblings are telling them, and social media is telling them, you need to have labels. You don't. You don't. You can like boys. You can like girls. You can go by they. You can go by he. You can go by she. You can go by whatever. But if you're only doing it because your friends are telling you to, that's not being you. That's not being authentic. You need to be who you feel most comfortable being. I hate peer pressure, and I think social media has, like, ruined that for kids. It's like they don't know how to say no to peer pressure, and I feel sad that so many kids are confused. Sorry, is that, like, did I getting that across correctly? I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna get canceled. Like, I feel like I'm trying to say one thing and it's coming out sounding like another. And that's not what I'm meaning. Like, I literally mean just do things because you want to and because it makes you feel good, not because other people are telling you you should. Like, I was told for how long that I should go by, you know, my name instead of my nickname. I was told that for so long, but it just didn't feel like me. So I go by something else. I don't know. I feel like I said that wrong and that I'm gonna get canceled by people. I just want people to feel good about themselves. That's so hard to ask. Yeah, I see the clips incoming. I don't know. I don't know if I'm saying shit right. Like, I know what I want to say, but I just can't find the right words. I just feel bad. All these kids. So confused. I just remember when I was like that, but the internet was also a lot different back then. Like, I think the thing is that kids who are confused about themselves and don't know who they want to be or what they want to be or what they like or what they feel and that they're confused, I think it's different than when I was on the, like, growing up on the internet, because I'm 26, so I feel like when I was on the internet, all the people who were on the internet were people like my age or around my age, and they were also confused. So we were all just being confused together, and we were, like, discovering who we are together, and I think that was, like, really helpful because we're all going through the same shit. But now kids nowadays are seeing us, who have been on the internet and went through that confusing phase, know who we are or are just now figuring out who we are, and they feel pressured to grow up too quick. And they're like, well, they know who they are, and they're on the internet, and I'm on the internet, so I need to know who I am, and that's just putting a lot more pressures and making kids a lot more anxious. Does that make sense? Like, I miss it when everybody on the internet was just confused. God, I sound so fucking boomer right now. Yeah, I think it was better when everybody was confused and nobody knew what we're doing. Or nobody knew who we were. Because, like, back then, I knew I didn't really resonate with my name, but I didn't know what to do about it. And, because, like, I had other usernames before I had Hey It's Jay. Tell someone to get off your lawn. For real. But, like, I went through multiple usernames, before I landed on Hey It's Jay. And once I landed on it, I knew. You know what I mean? Like, I knew Jay was who I was gonna go by. And it really was just by chance, because there was too many people with my name people couldn't pronounce my last name, so like they just went with like one of my initials, like my middle name initial. They just went with it, and here we are. Now I'm Jay. I don't know. I just have a lot of empathy and compassion for the kids nowadays. Because like I said, when we were growing up, we were all confused. And now they're seeing people who figure it out and they see that we're happy with who we are. And they just want to be happy with who they are, but they need to go through that confusion first. And that confusion is scary. And it hurts. It does get better, but with time. And time is the worst. I hope I made sense. I hope I did. I just want people to be happy, okay? Also, sorry you couldn't see any of that. I was trying to do it on my, like, closer to my eyeballs. Yeah. Man, I've been going on so many rants the last few streams. It's bad. Made some dollars out of the cents. What does that even mean? What does that mean? Okay, now I think you're hitting your boomer rant. Oh. I just want to be the internet auntie that gives coherent advice, but I'm not coherent. Like 99% of the time. So my nibbling was saying that their friends want them to share me. And I'm like, listen, I'll be everybody's internet aunt. I'll do it. I'll be your auntie. I'll be everybody's auntie. Cause like I don't think I give off mother vibes, you know what I mean? At least now. At least on the internet. But I also don't give off like big sister vibes or little sister vibes. I think I do give off like aunt vibes, like young aunt vibes. Cause I became an aunt very young. I was 12 when I became an aunt. At least I hope that I give off aunt vibes, because that's fucking cool. You guys want to know something sad? Another tangent. Here we go. Buy some mom jeans and start looking the part. Listen. I don't think I'll ever wear mom jeans. It's not for me. But you guys want to know something sad? Like I said, another rant incoming. I have always kind of been like the black sheep of my family. Like I've always been the weird one. Like I think my mom is just now realizing that I'm autistic. Because she like mentioned my autistic tendencies and I was like, well shit, are you starting to believe it now? Because she like denied it for so long. My mom thinks I'm normal, or like that everything's fine, that I'm a hypochondriac, but like I'm severely autistic. Not the funny haha kind. Like I cry when I feel corduroy. And like I rub my hands off because I hate the feeling of corduroy. So I've always kind of been like the weird one. So we have a cousins group where growing up we would always like have these things called cousins nights, and all of the cousins, it was 4 of us, would spend the night at one of our houses, and we would like play board games and do video games, and we would do everything together as cousins. We were more like siblings than cousins. 2 of them were siblings, and the other 2 of us had like siblings that were older, so we were more like only children kind of esque stuff. And I was kind of always the weird one. I was the one that was annoying, or at least I look back and I'm like, damn, I was probably very annoying. I was weird. I wasn't like they were part of like the popular like cool kids. I was the weird band kid. That look. I would just kind of do whatever activities our parents put me in because my cousins were doing it. Like that sort of thing. Like I was that cousin that just like tagged along for everything. I always wanted to like follow them around and do what they're like. I would want to do what they're doing, but not like they threw me into dance classes because my cousins were in dance. I didn't want to do dance. But like I just wanted to like be around them, and like if they were playing a game at the house, I wanted to play a game too. And I just feel like I was kind of the black sheep of the group, and like it kind of made me sad. So one of my cousins moved states, like across the US, and I saw on Facebook the other day that 3 of us 4 met up, and the 4th person who went was my cousin's husband. And nobody asked if I wanted to go visit her. Nobody asked if I wanted to join. I never text them. Like, they always text each other, never me. And, like, I just kind of feel left out. Like, I'm forgotten, essentially. So, I mean, I am busy with stuff, but, like, the fact that I don't really, like, talk to them because, like, I see them at family stuff. I get them, like, presents during Christmas and stuff. But, like, I don't talk to them regularly, but they talk to each other regularly. And then they, like, go on trips to see each other. Because 2 live local, and then the 1 moved. So the 2 that live local are the siblings, and yeah, they went out to visit the 3rd cousin. So it's just kind of, I kind of feel left out. So if anybody wants to come visit me or wants me to come visit them, I'd appreciate it. I've also was the weird one that like was just online. Like I played video games. Like I play video games a lot. I am constantly doing things online. I'm more of like the antisocial one anyways. So like yeah, they probably knew that like I don't really want to go anywhere unless it's like dog related or something, or I don't know. But like the fact that they all talk to each other and they don't even like ask if I want to tag along kind of sucks, cuz like that cousin who moved, I sent her a care package when her dog died of like a plushie of her dog and like a sweet note and stuff. So like I'm involved but not like part of the group, I guess. I don't know. And it sucks because my mom is... But do they have a Twitch chat? True. Are they a famous VTuber? I wish. No, I don't know, and it sucks because my mom is the one in the family that plans everything and that always has family gatherings and is like so incredibly extroverted. And then I'm over here, like, she produced the most introverted kid ever. Like, and I'm glad that I married Zach because he's also the same way of being, like, introverted. We don't like going anywhere unless it's like just us like camping with the dogs at dog shows. Like dog shows are the most social we get, right? And even then it's like we're drained after, but it's fun. It's just draining. And I am so incredibly lucky that he is the same introverted. Like we are so introverted that we were begging my mom to make everybody turn around at our wedding for the first kiss because we didn't want anybody looking at us. That's how bad it was. No, for real. Like she absorbed my whatever extrovertedness was in me. And I swear, I get the tism from my dad, too, so that didn't help. But, yeah, we were like, Mom, please, can we just, like, have everybody turn around during our first kiss, because we don't want people to look at us. And she's like, no, be an adult. You're gonna have people look at you. We're like, fine. And we did it, and it wasn't that bad, but it was still bad. I don't know, it's just... I don't know, man. It's a lot. This way. Yeah, we are so incredibly introverted that we didn't even want people looking at us kiss on our wedding. And we had a small ceremony, which is one thing that she did, like, let us have. I mean, like, let us have. I mean, we still had a lot of people, but it wasn't, like, a huge fucking party. Because we're just not, like, we don't drink, really, ever. I drink more than Zach, and I drink maybe once every few months, and when I do, I don't get, like, blackout drunk. Like, very rarely do I ever do that. Like, I don't actually think that I blacked out before. Like, I've definitely been drunk. Like, stumbling drunk, but I don't, like, it doesn't... Courthouse weddings seem to be the way to go. Yeah, see, we did it on a little local farm, and that sounds like a typical Midwest country bumpkin wedding. No, it was at a local farm that you can, like, feed the animals and stuff, and they have, like, rescued goats and whatnot, and, like, rabbit hutches and raccoons. Funny story, Plex, who was just in here, he came, and it was his first time seeing a raccoon, because they had a rescued raccoon in one of their enclosures, and they have, like, peacocks and guineas running around, like the bird guineas. And that was the first time he's seen a raccoon, and that's the one thing he wanted to see while he was in America, because he's from Australia. And he was like, that's the one thing I wanted to see was a raccoon. It was the funniest shit ever. Wish I had my long needle. I don't know where it went. That would be a lot more helpful than this. But yeah, it was just so funny. He just wanted to see a raccoon. But yeah, I don't know. We just wanted something small. Like, not necessarily intimate, because we don't want, like, people looking at us, but we also just didn't want to spend a lot of money either, because we have other things that we would rather spend money on, like, I don't know, like house renovations, or dogs, or dog shows, or just saving money. The American Trash Pandas, yes. Like, we had other things we wanted to spend money on. Like, our honeymoon, we went camping. We have this one campsite that we love, and we literally went camping for our honeymoon. Like, you cannot tell me that normal people go camping for their honeymoon. Like, all we wanted to do was just be camping with our dogs for a weekend, and that was it. We didn't really want to go anywhere. We didn't want to spend money on a fancy thing. Like, our honeymoon total, with food and everything, was like a couple $100. And most of that was just the campsite. It was so great, honestly. And we even came home early because we're like, we're good. We don't need to be away from home any longer. So, yeah, I don't think we're normal. But yeah, I've always kind of been like the black sheep of the family. Like the weird one, the one that is introverted, the one that, like, doesn't get included in things. Like, I didn't even know that they were going out to visit her until they posted that they had a great time while out there. So, like, I didn't even know that they were gone and then came back. I don't know. It just kind of hurt a little bit seeing that. And then another one of my cousins who, again, I'm not really close with, but they're like a second cousin. Like, they announced that they were pregnant. And I'm like, fuck. Like, I want babies so bad. And that's when I was, like, going through, like, the peak of, like, waiting and waiting and waiting for me to finally get my period after getting off the meds. Oh, man. See, like, look. This is the thing, is that kids nowadays, they're worried, they're scared, they don't know what to do. I'm still figuring it out, and I'm a fucking adult. I sound so boomer when I say kids nowadays. But it's true. Like, I'm still figuring this shit out, and it sucks. Fucking sucks. Here we go. Alright, this is technically done, except I have to add in some little details, which I will do off stream, because I really want to watch my K-drama. I really never got it figured out. Yeah, it's true. And, like, we say that, and the kids are like, no, you're just joking around. But no, it's for real. Once you reach adulthood, you realize that nobody has it figured out. We're all just flying by the seat of our fucking pants, and everything sucks. Also, so here's the plushie. I have the ice cream cone bag. I need to glue on little red speckles and then make the strap. Then I have to sew on. Do I on this one? I think I have to sew on little orange or yellow seed things. I'm double checking. Yeah, I have to sew on little yellow seeds onto here. But yeah, there's most of the panda done. So I'll pack this up tonight and then get it shipped off tomorrow morning. And then I'll start the next commission. Little nostrils. Not on this one. So if you look on like my cow listing, I don't actually do nostrils on this one. I mean, I could, but the person wanted the exact same as my sample picture, so I'm not going to be doing that. Because they specifically asked for a replica of my other one. But you could. That's something that, like, if people want, they can ask me for extra details or omit details or whatever. Yeah, this one won't have nostrils. Oh, it will have blush, though. I will do blush. Little blushies. I need to put that on there. Actually, I can do that real quick. Yeah, I can do that while I'm thinking about it. You need not nostrils. You need blushies. Blushies are, like, super important. 2, 3, go all the way over here. There we go, blushy 1. One, 2, and 3. Back up here. Add a little bit of flair. Yeah. Gotta have blushies. Okay, there we go. I think I can add that. Alrighty. There we go. Blushies. Have to have blushies. Alright, I'm just gonna keep squeezing the nose to shape it. Yeah, and it has a little heart patch here. And then we got the tail. And then I have to add the little yellow seeds and then the strap to the bag. And then I gotta glue on little red bits for the little strawberry ice cream strawberry pieces. Yeah, there's a little strawberry cow. Yay! Also, I have a message. Okay, sorry. It was a person asking for a commission request. Alright, so thank you guys for showing up. I'm gonna go ahead and YouTube first. Hi guys. Hi YouTube. Okay. YouTube, don't